and announce that you could go out in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody in the chest and kill them, and that I still would support you and I wouldn't leave you, that's when my support would have left right then, because I would have thought that was an arrogant statement. I would have thought that that was a conceited statement. I would have thought that you were calling me a sucker, basically, saying that there's nothing you can do to turn me against you, like I'm robotic or I'm a cult member or something. I'm a member of your following, and I'm just not going to turn my back on you under no circumstance. That would have been the last day I supported you, right there. But the folk who voted for him heard that and saw no problem with it. They let it go in one ear and out the other. In some kind of way, they justified this guy. And that's what fascinates me, how you could justify a Donald. And again, you have a right to be a Republican. I got friends who are. Almost like the white person. I got friends who are black. No, I got real friends, baby, who are Republicans. Friends that I have dinner with, friends that I have lunch with, friends who come to my house and I go to their house, and they're Republicans. And we don't agree on hardly anything politically. But most of them, not all, but most of them did not support Donald. I got a Republican friend who told me, look here, man, I would vote for Hillary before I voted for Donald. He ended up not voting for Hillary, but he ended up doing something he thought he would never do. He didn't vote at all. But he said, I can't support this man. And to me, and to my way of thinking, that is what I would call a true blue Republican. Just being real. I wish he'd have voted for Hillary, but the fact that he didn't vote at all, rather than vote for this man, honestly made my level of respect go up for him. Because he was saying what he was saying. I gotta get out of here. I can't do this podcast justice today. But you'll notice that it was all politics this morning, right? All politics. And that's what we're going to do more of. All politics. Because as I said, I build this as a political podcast. And I can respect a person's thinking when they say, hey, you said it was going to be political, and instead all you've been doing lately is preaching. Just understand, I'm not saying forgive me, because I don't need to be forgiven for preaching, but I'm just saying bear with me, and please understand that the Spirit of the Lord has been upon me, and that He did anoint me to preach the gospel. And, I just been under the anointing a lot lately. And when you start a church, you plant a church and you birth a church, there's some things that go on inside you that you can't even really explain yourself. So a lot's been going on. Call your friends and my critics, let them know that the politics are back, and that when I'm going to do a podcast that's more ministry, I will announce that at the beginning. Okay, I love y'all very much. I'll talk to you later.